back in Landover, Maryland. I'm Brent Musburger with Gus Johnson and Rick Barry. Gentlemen, any observations as we begin the second half?
Well, we take a look at the statistics. You can see right there, it's a very interesting situation. The offensive rebounds have really kept Washington in the ball game, Gus.
That's been the only thing that's helped them right now at this point, Rick. The simple fact is they have no scoring from the outside at all. Their guards are not doing very much at all. Plus, they're depending too much on the big guys down inside.
And despite what the crowd reaction has been, 16 free throw attempts for Seattle, 15 for Washington, very close there.
There's the Seattle individual scoring. Williams with 16, Sikma with 10. He scored 12 all of Thursday night's game. Sonics on the attack. Dennis Johnson, West switches off to him. Sikma, the second half's first shot, Unseld. Outlet for Tom Henderson. Elvin Hayes starts the third quarter with 4 personal fouls. That would be the most important foul statistic to keep in mind. Unseld looks in for the open man. But they still stay at the perimeter as the Sonic defense is keeping the Bullets outside. Dandridge.
That was excellent defense that time by Seattle. Bobby Dandridge just took John Johnson one-on-one and made a really fine offensive effort.
And with it, another tie in game 3. Unseld knocks it away. Marvin retrieves. Running left-hander. Marvin Webster hit it on the move and felt he was also fouled on the drive. No whistle. Greavy's pass out of bounds off Seattle.
Here's the basket. Look at Marvin Webster. Elvin Hayes lost sight of the ball right there. You can see he was a little late in trying to react. When he turned his body, there's where Webster thought he might have gotten the foul. But he lost the ball, and that's why he was not able to be in a help situation.
Elvin Hayes comes up firing on Marvin Webster.
What can you do when a guy is shooting the ball like that? When he gets the ball, he turns around, he shoots it right in your face.
Webster at the Seattle end has gone to work.
You pointed out at the top of the show, he's going to have to do more offensively. He certainly is being much more active on the offensive end of the floor here this afternoon.
I'm wondering if the Bullets are going to get their guards off into this basketball game at all this afternoon.
They don't have the penetration they had in the game the other evening when they won.
Dish to Hayes. Big play by Greavy.
There's the penetration that Rick's been talking about. They have got to do this so as Webster and the big man Simpson can help out, and that's what happened there, and they dished it off.
It'll go to Washington.
Here it is right here. They move the ball around. Greavy goes in. The whole defense collapses. They give the ball off to E. E comes in for the slam dunk.
Timeout has been called by the Seattle Supersonics. Game is all even at 53. Washington will have the ball when you come back. Sugar Ray Leonard will be looking for his 11th straight on the CBS Sports Spectacular. Pressure by the Sonics. They drop back now. Dennis Johnson goes to Greavy, and Gus Williams goes with Tom Henderson. That's the matchups in the backcourt. Greavy wants to go in. He was open momentarily, and they didn't see him on the pass. Bullets wheel perimeter. Hayes forced that shot that time. Sikma off to Gus Williams. Williams looks for daylight, and Henderson took it away. Marvin Webster. Cross court, John Johnson quickly to Sikma. Unseld had sealed off Webster and rebounded. Henderson to the middle. Offhand, Sikma rebounds again.
He just can't get one to fall. He's been the one that's attempting to do the penetrating, but it won't go in the hole for him.
Webster screens. Now Dandridge is back with Williams, and it is Marvin Webster.
Good play that
field
time.
goal.
Here's this last play that happened when he got the big dunk. Now, Gus Williams goes around the screen. He should have taken the short route with the ball on the opposite side, then dropped in and cut the easy man off, Elvin Hayes, and he didn't do it.
On a steal, it's Gus Williams right back for the Sonics. And he was fouled. A chance for a three-point play. Perhaps out of frustration, Tommy Henderson is encountering some problems.
That could very well be, Brent. A lot of times that will happen when you think you're doing the right thing and nothing works for you. Here's the play coming up right here. Henderson hits Wesley Unseld, bounces away. Now Gus on the good move. Let's take a look and see if he does walk with the ball. It looks like Gus might have traveled, so a big break for Seattle. Henderson tried to get out of the way, so tough break that time for the Bullets. Certainly looked like the play went to Seattle.
It's a 4-point Seattle lead. They had hit 2 more free throws than Washington at the half, and of course the difference was 2 points. On the road, free throws become even more critical.
Well, what's happening here now, Brent, is that they're standing around looking for E and Bobby D inside, and the whole offense just stalls.
And Greavy missed the shot that time, Gus. Sigma dishes John Johnson. That flat shot. Henderson in the middle. Seattle back on defense. Wes Unseld a little slow coming down. There he is. The big fella. Hayes ricochets off Sigma. Blocking foul called and no shot on it. He did not get the shot off in time.
Very tough call here for Earl Strong. I think the call could have went either way. It looks as if Simca had position. We'll watch and see right here on this play. Unseld makes a pass in. Right here, it looks as if he's established, but he was moving his left foot, and the call goes against him.
Henderson, pretty shot that time.
Again, the penetration, he's getting inside, and this is what Lenny Wilkens does not want to see happening.
After 180 laps, Al Unser leading the pole man, Tommy Sneva, Steve Krisiloff. Here we just had a traveling call. The ball will go to the Bullets on the turnover. It's 57-55. Sonics by 2 and 7:57 to go. Turnovers for the game. Seattle 11, Washington 6. Sigma battles to stay with Hayes. Hayes goes to the weak side. Dandridge comes up firing on John Johnson.
When you're shooting it like that, you have the confidence, you know it, you got the open shot. Why not take him down and take it?
What John Johnson's going to have to do is overplay him, not allow him to get the ball. That's a tough position to allow the offensive man to have it.
This game has been tied for the 14th time. Dennis Johnson. Lead pass to Henderson from Hayes. Sigma awaits him. Here's Kevin Greavy, and Dennis Johnson came flying over to block it.
That's his 3rd block of the game, and he's done it all on individual effort.
Good, strong, hustling guard.
Here's the play again. Again, Henderson starting to go for the penetration, pitches out to the open man. Good, smart move. There's Dennis Johnson. Good play.
And Greavy hits the field goal. That puts the Bullets up 59-57. Gus Williams coming down. Henderson assessed the personal. The Washington bench doesn't believe it any more than Tommy does.
Excellent double team here by the Bullets, whereas they jumped out to help Gus Williams, and he did get the foul on him. He hacked him on the arm.
Henderson went down. Greavy went over on John Johnson. Unseld and Hayes were there sealing it off.
Johnny Johnson could have dropped the ball to his teammate. Dennis was wide open.
Hayes, and it is Sigma to the rebound.
I think he wanted a foul there, Brent.
We've got a timeout called by Lenny Wilkens and the Seattle Supersonics.
Well, right now, Lenny Wilkens trying to get his team to settle down a little bit. They're a little helter-skelter out there. They've thrown the ball away, made some turnovers. He wants to make sure that they try to get a good shot every time down the floor.
I'm somewhat surprised, Rick and Gus. Our producer, Chuck Milton, generally stays in the truck.
Excellent.
The circus is in town. That's why the Clowns are at courtside. 6:37 to go in the 3rd. Sigma hands it to Dennis Johnson on the weave, and he missed the layup. Bullets come back down on the attack. Dandridge cut off by Jack, and Wilkens screaming that he turned it over down there, that there was an infraction. Cross court to Hayes. Here's Dandridge working low, and Greavy blocked by Webster.
I don't know if Kevin could see it there, but this time down inside, Unseld was wide open. If they'd have dished the ball off to him, if Dandridge would have hit him with it. Here we come with the play right now. Greavy sees him. Webster blocks it off right here. Unseld was wide open on the inside. He had Simca on his back.
Unseld will inbound. 6:13, 3rd period. Hayes from the weave. Forced that one against the double team. Dandridge cleaned up.
They all froze there when the buzzer went off. Nobody reacted but Bobby D.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Gus. You know that.
Henderson looks for the pick over right shoulder. Williams tosses John Johnson. Webster gets the Unseld bump and grind. Misfired. Here's Henderson in the middle. Bobby Dandridge got Johnson on the move. Spun out. Hayes tap, but it's Gus Williams. Unseld awaits him. Williams pulls up. John Johnson with a great effort, but too much of an effort. Loose ball foul.
I would say 9 times out of 10, official will make that call when a guy comes from behind. Gus pulls up, makes the good play, rather than taking it to the big guy. Unseld takes the jumper. Now watch Johnny Johnson. He hits the ball. There's a little bit of incidental body contact. Official makes the call.
Bullets can seize a 6-point lead as Freddie Brown takes off his warm-ups. Traveling.
And that's what will happen a great many times. If they send that guard over to Bobby Dandridge, it causes a lot of problems for him. He has to try and give the ball up. He wasn't able to handle pressure that time.
All Silas checks in and John Johnson goes out. So Silas and Brown enter as a team here in game 3. They did it earlier in the first half. Dennis Johnson put it down on Creevy. They're taking advantage of that ankle.
Excellent move. He come down the baseline, went in, they cut it off, he reversed with his hand, shot it in left-handed. Very beautiful move.
They isolated against Gravy. Here's Hayes in low on Sigma. Gravy gets it back. Webster's right there. And it won't go. Sigma off for Seattle. Here's Brown. Seattle can tie it again. Brown to the corner with Dandridge. Dennis Johnson coming up, knocked away by Gravy. Silas with a hand on it. Out of bounds to Washington.
Brent, you can't say that the breaks aren't going both ways. Both teams having a tough breaks as far as the easy shots inside, handling the ball, bouncing the wrong way. Seems to be evening out.
This game has been like this right from the start. Dandridge.
He's a little bit out of his range right there, but he's stroking it well.
Bullets ahead again by 4. 4 minutes and 5 seconds for the third period. 18 for Dandridge and 22 for Hayes. Unseld watching Marvin. Webster hit his first 3 field goal shots. Dandridge off to Gravy. Here's Henderson.
Well, what's happening right now, Brent, is just like it's supposed to be. The Bullets defense is dictating their offense to them now.
Brown with the ball on the floor, got it past Dandridge. Wanted to hit Webster. Silas missing. There's Marvin.
That's
also
one way of making sure you take the easy one. Good defense that time by Seattle to initiate that play. We had the block down the other end of the floor, and then Freddie Brown comes up right over here, tries to make the pass. Gravy with good defense. Silas with the easy shot, doesn't get the finger roll up. Marvin gets it, goes up, gets whacked in the arm, and dunks it through.
Tapped right back to Webster by Silas. Silas taps a free ball. Generally, he knows where it's going. He's got an idea. He just doesn't hit it. Hayes on Brown, so they go to Sigma. And Gravy, as they make the switch, was matched up against Sigma, and about all they could do was just hold on, which is what he did.
He did it right in front of the official, too, and he was so obvious with it. Well, watch the play here. Now watch Gravy. Right there, he's just banging him, and he's banging him again. He can bang him again.
Dennis coming the corner on Kevin. Gravy wouldn't stay down. Larry Wright went to the ball, and it'll go to the Bullets.
What happened is Dennis Johnson went out of bounds after the ball rolled out. He came back in, touched it, and you're not allowed to do that. He hadn't established himself back into playing territory again.
Sigma is taking Dandridge, and Silas is on Hayes, and Dennis Johnson blocks Greavy's shot. That's his 4th block this game. Dandridge a little perhaps too quick for Sigma. That's how he got open that time. And Marvin Webster shaken up, so we've got a 20-second injury timeout. What, did he take a blow, an elbow, Gus?
Very good one. I don't think it was an intentional elbow.
You would say a good
one. He was hustling after the basketball right here, and he just swung his arms out and popped him.
There are no bad elbows for you, are there, Gus?
Yeah, there are. I don't think it was intentional.
No, I don't either.
Well, you saw the play there. E was going up, and E has a tendency to throw his arms when he does that. And he threw his arms out, and he caught Marvin right in the face with the forearm.
Rick Barry told me that you were playing tougher against him at 3-on-3 in Las Vegas, and you closed out your career.
Well, you know, when you're going against Rick, you got to give it everything you got, because Rick's going to come out there. He's going to needle me. When I walk on the floor, he called me, I'm going to get you, old man.
There's injured Phil Chenier alongside Mitch Kupchak.
You believe that? You're crazy.
2 minutes and 35 seconds to go, third period. Fred Brown and Unseld will have to do something now, and he got out there with a hand, and Freddie hit it.
That's a bad switch off that time. You don't want to have Wes Unseld guarding Freddie Brown out 20 feet.
Score tie. Unseld says, come on and use me, Larry. There's that pick again. His right swings free. Unseld rolls to the hoop. The Dandridge shot. That's Washington-style basketball.
You can see they didn't want the man right to come back over the screen. Freddie Brown should have gotten up even higher and said, hey, there's no way you're coming this way. Go baseline. That's what Lenny wants.
Seattle, Marvin Webster wanted an open man and can't get one. Here's Sikma, shot clock to 5. Gravy had a hand on the ball. Shot went in, and Kevin Gravy is assessed a personal. He had a lot of the ball that time.
He had good position defense. He should have just went straight up and not foul him. And here's right here. Webster throws the ball over to Simcoe. Gravy switches out to help Elvin. Goes up. If he'd have just stayed there, he would have went up with good position defense. He didn't. His body crashed into him for a foul.